What up, my roadies? Roadtrip Dave is coming at you live from Roadtrip HQ. And yeah, it's about time for this live stream to actually get started. What up, everybody? Good evening to you. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Good to see you guys here. We've already got awesome people in the chat. So let's say hello to people like Jaden. Welcome, my man. I know you're ready for the stream to start. So am I. K Wilby is in the house. Welcome aboard, K. Candy Mom 15 is in the Izzy. Welcome aboard, DisNoah. An excellent, awesome ultra roadie. He continues his loyalty. He's awesome. Be sure you subscribe to DisNoah's Adventures. He is an awesome ultra roadie. He's been with me for a long time. Noah, good to see you on here, man. Joey's World, yeah, what is up? What's up, Roadtrip Dave, the bad boy of YouTube is back. You know what? I hope so. I hope I am back, on a more permanent basis. Let's put it that way. It's been I'm just gonna say it. It's been a heck of a year. I almost wanted to say the other word, but I figured I'd keep this stream still family friendly. Rockstar MK is in the house. Welcome aboard. We got Mick Venture Coaster Vlogs. Yes. What up, Jay? Good to have you back here in the Hizzy. Emily, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on board. Happy New Year. Man, we got all these people on here. Surf Bum, what is up, my brother? Good evening. Good afternoon to you. Good to see you guys here. Man, all right. We got and then we got my partner in crime. RobFuz is in the house. What, Rob? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see all you guys here tonight. Everybody saying hello to each other. That's awesome. Big Justin S is in the house. Welcome aboard. Donna Jaworski. Dear Donna Jaworski, thank you so much for coming on board. It's so good to see you. And hey, if you're interested in joining, I did send out a link on my Twitter, on the Twitter DMs for my Rotorators. If you want to join me, feel free to do so. I got that link up. I hope some people can make it. It'd be really cool to have you guys here. Yes, Rob, I'm live. What in the world? Yeah, I couldn't think of a better way to describe this year with one picture. So I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to graffiti my face up a little bit. And oh, you sent me a text video? Oh, okay, here we go. All right, I got RobFuz sent me a text video. Here it is right here. Let's see what old Rob has to say here. Hold on. Here we go.
Happy New Year's, everyone. Sorry I can't be there. Happy New Year.
I just accidentally hit it off. Hold on, let's do that again. Technology.
Happy New Year's, everyone. Sorry I can't be there. Happy New Year.
Awesome, my brother. Good to have you on here. Hey, at least in virtually in the flesh, right? That's right. Oh, you know what? It's interesting that you have the horn blare. It's interesting that you mentioned that because now. Actually, this is my favorite too. RobFuz is in the house. So is DisNoah. So is Donna Jaworski. So is all my roadies. I love that thing. Yes, Candy Mom, thank you so much. Make sure you hit CHOKESLAM, that like button for this video. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I got over 2,900 subscribers. Even with me not live streaming and maybe giving you guys one video a month, I'm still getting subs and I'm still getting views. So I want to shout out to all y'all roadies. Y'all have been a supportive amount with me for especially for this crappy year. And I just want to thank everybody that's been doing it. So thank you so much. Is Cynthia in the Hizzy? I gotta see. Oh yeah, Candy Bomb 15. Yes. And then we got Mike 88 NYC. Welcome aboard. Good to have you on here, man. Hey Dave, why aren't you at Carowinds again? You know what? I can show you the weather right now. In typical 2022 fashion, it decides to rain on New Year's Eve. And I'm just like, I just got over getting sick, which I will explain to y'all here. I was sick for Christmas. So it's like I said, it's been a heck of a year. And it was So dramatic. I know, right? That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, I'm happy to make you guys laugh. If I can make you guys laugh for this year, that's music to my ears. Resort Budgeting is in the house. Welcome aboard, dude. Awesome. We got so many people on the chat. I am like really behind on the chat. So Rockstar MK is 5 subscribers away from 60 subscribers. Make sure you sub Rockstar MK. Let's get Rockstar MK to 100 subs before the end of the year. So we got like 8 hours to do it. The rain has stopped. It has. Maybe it's just raining. See, in typical 2022 fashion, it's raining wherever I am. So you see, like, that is how this year works. Wherever I am, the rain is. So, no rain for Florida. Hey, you know what? Go figure. Well, yeah, y'all got enough of rain with Ian and everybody else. So it's been just a heck of a time. So, if I haven't done it yet, I'm going to make sure I show you my YouTube channel link. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so. Also, and I never forget to shout them out. I never want to forget to shout Dean out. Make sure you visit www.theliveplace.com, where you can find all family-friendly live streaming that's worth watching on the internet. Dean's got almost 200 live streamers on there now. There's a lot of streams that are going on. Make sure you check him out. Also, you check out my partners in crime, my partner channels like RobFuz, like The Live Place, and like DreamersEmpire. So make sure you check out all those awesome channels. So let's see here. Rockstar MK. No rain where I live, but did rain in the morning. Yes. And Noah, I tell you what, y'all had a fantastic way to ring in Christmas with freezing winter for Christmas. I tell you what, that was just epic. Sam Lowe is in the house. Welcome aboard, Sam. Good to have you here tonight. Yeah. Rob is doing this ninja style. I love it. Dean, my partner in crime. Yes, but your timing was impeccable, my man. Impeccable. I sent you a link on Messenger. If you want to join me, feel free, my brother. Feel free. The more that we have here, the merrier. So awesome timing. Good to have you on here, Dean. So let's see here. I'm gonna make sure I've done some more housekeeping. I think I've took care of all the housekeeping stuff. So hey, that's fantastic. So guys, DisNoah, you might have mentioned what's the mug of the 2 weeks? The mug of the 2 weeks is right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a classic Mickey's Coffee canister picture. And they had these on mugs. They had these for the longest time in the 90s and even in the 2000s. And I got this from my parents' house. So, which I will explain how I acquired that. Again, to explain the wonder of 2022. Let me know if y'all hear that echo. If you did, then I did most epic. Yes, there it is. Hashtag mug of the 2 weeks. Call this the mug of 2022. There we go. The mug of 2022. We got our Johns, the legend, in the house tonight. Richard, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you on here. So good to see our Johns on here. I will do a Mickey. Hold on. Hi, guys. Huh? Oh, boy, that was terrible. Here you go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to 2023. Good to see you. Huh? That's all I got. I got my voice is actually a little messed up. Because let's put it this way. I had COVID for Christmas. Yes. Awesome, bruh. That's right. I had COVID for Christmas. That was just one little instance of this year, but it was like the creme de la creme. It was the grand finale of this year. Let's put it that way. Boys B is in the house. What's happening, Dave? How are you? Are we at the same swim meet in 2 weeks? Yes, we are, my man. Yes, we are. I will actually see you At the Aquatic Center, my man. It's yeah, Boyce B and I actually had the privilege to meet at swim meets because we've been we're basically swim dads now. So that's awesome. There we go. Mick Adventure RTD, funniest and most enthusiastic YouTube channel ever. Thanks, man. Thank you so much, Jay. You know, I'm surprised that I'm this enthusiastic because you know, I was not feeling it here for the past week. Yes, Jaden, COVID for Christmas. Yes. Yes, yeah, COVID sucks. Happy COVID must. Yep, that's right. That's right. COVID on Christmas. Yes, indeed. It was the grand finale. The grand finale to end it all. We got Kevin Sparrow in the house. Kevin, welcome aboard, my man. Happy New Year. Good to see you. I see Kevin on Twitter a lot. I get to see a lot of his cool posts. If he's the oldest guy in the world, posts. So guys, make sure you follow him on Twitter. He's a great post on Twitter. It's absolutely awesome to see him there. Oh yeah, COVIDmas. Merry COVIDmas. Yeah, Noah, I am actually doing much better. It actually wasn't that bad. It was basically 3 days, the 3 days of fever, low grade fever, but that was about it. Carlos is in the house. Happy New Year, man. Good to see ya. Yeah, oh yeah, Jaden. I call it the grand finale. Let's put it that way, because that's how wonderful this year was. 2 days after Christmas, I went on a date. Now that is a better way to do Christmas. Oh, hey, thanks, Mike. Yeah, you know, I'm very blessed with a, you know, that the Lord brought us through it. And get this, guys, get this. It wasn't just me. It was nearly the entire Road Trip Dave family to have COVID. Yes. Not only did I have it, but Mrs. Road Trip had it. RTD 2 had it, and RTD 3 had it. Surprisingly, RTD 1, that's my oldest son, who's a swimmer, did not get it. So maybe, Boyce, you just inspired me. Boyce B can attest to this. You need to get your kids involved in swimming. It will make them Superman or Superwoman. Let's see here. Does it have a deep voice or high pitch, Dave? It should just have an echo. If you're not getting the echo, then it's just pumping through my phones, that it's not pumping on the stream, which stinks, but you know, it's all I can do. It's maybe it's just for me. So there we go. COVID stole my smell for about 2 months back in April. It came back luckily. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. We had COVID. The entire family had the beer virus last September. That's when we lost our smell. We lost well, I should say my youngest, RTD3, who's my daughter, she did not have she did not lose her smell. She was the only one who was unaffected by it, but the rest of us did. So it's really funny how it affects everybody just slightly differently, you know. Yep, that's right. COVID Christmas for the whole RTD family. It's wonderful. It's an absolute wonder. But you know, that was, like I said, that was just the grand finale. That was the grand finale of this year. Let's put it this way, y'all. I want a show of hands in the comments. So Cynthia, everybody saying hello to Cynthia. Awesome. Yes. Let's see. I'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Didn't miss anybody. Okay. You know what? Rob had an awesome comment here I want to put on there. Kevin is king of Twitter. I wholeheartedly agree, Rob. Wholeheartedly agree. But so this is what happened around summertime. I had to basically, if you're wondering why my content just went down earlier this year, it went down because number one, I changed accounts. I stayed with the same company, but that company, the account that I was with, after 15 years of being with this client, they let us go. And so basically I had to I found another position within my company and had to start all over with a new client in September. And so if you're wondering why, I mean, that's just one reason, right? But that was stressful enough, right? Because you're trying to make sure that you are employed. You know, YouTube doesn't cover me with my bills yet. If you would like YouTube to cover my bills, please subscribe to my channel. Chokeslam that like button, get me to 100,000 subs, and I might be able to get there. Let's see here. Mickey Vidgers, that's great. Some people lose it indefinitely. Yep, that's right, Jay. Imagine not being able to taste. Oh, dude, that was horrible. When we had the Rona last year, that was brutal. Everything tasted like rubber. And then when I started tasting, like coffee always tasted burnt, chocolate always tasted burnt. It was horrible. But this year for Christmas, smell never went away, which was great. That was really good. There you go. RTD Dave and RTV1 Josh. Yeah. See, Jaden, I'll tell you that's the way to go. But yeah, so that was the first event that kind of triggered my drop off in content, my drop off in all of the stuff with the video. But I didn't want to this next incident that happened. It was kind of expected, but it was so if y'all could keep keep us in your prayers for this, I do want to let you know that this was the most significant thing. My dad had his third stroke at the beginning of November, and this one was pretty devastating. This one affected his median temporal lobe, as well as a part of his hippocampus. And so when that happened, from the previous strokes that he had before, one was a regular one that kind of made his right side numb and lost his balance. The second one was a mini one that still affected his mobility a little bit on his right side, but he was able to get some back with rehab. But this third one, it was I had to grieve on this one, because this one was pretty brutal in terms of limiting his mobility and his ability to speak in clear sentences, and even his ability to eat. It was just really, let me go through the comments here. Last Christmas we had COVID. Yep. Carlos, it really sucks. The live place. And that's the thing. I've told a few of my of I would call them my Disney fam about this. I never really wanted to publicize it on YouTube in a live stream. It's like I feel a little weird about just talking about health stuff with family online. But so I kind of just dropped off. I had to go down to Charleston, and thanks, Carlos. Thanks, man. That I appreciate that, Kay. Yeah, Rockstar, yeah, it was just crazy. When my dad he lost all speech, only through 3 words. Oh gosh, Carlos. I know exactly what you mean on that. This is my dad is what I would call, he can be a bit of a he can be of a mule. Let's put it that way, stubborn mule. He's very persistent. He's very sharp. And this last stroke definitely changed that. And it really, like you said, it was hard on the family. And yeah, thank you guys. I mean, Joey's World, I mean, y'all are so involved in all that stuff with that community, and I mean, y'all go through a lot just through the caretakers that you are even now. So I mean, I can never imagine that just having to deal with that for so long. But it's like, for going from the man that my dad was to what he is now, that was pretty devastating. Let's put it that way. Jay, I never had shortness of breath, no cough, just nasal congestion. Yeah, see, now I've had that, Jay, and then like I've had the drainage that just gets stuck in my throat, and I'm just kind of just like coughing nasty stuff up every now and then. But it's been pretty messed up. So yeah, so I mean, y'all have been y'all have been such great supporters of my channel, and I just, but I wanted to kind of let that out. I wasn't basically like ghosting y'all. It was really just having to deal with that, having to go to Charleston quite a few times and see what I could do, if anything. And that leads me to the last thing. On top of that, my parents' financial situation wasn't great, and they had to sell the house. They closed yesterday. They closed on their house yesterday. So this past December, where have I been? Right, but basically killing myself, going down there, trying to do work and a new client, trying to do stuff with the kid, getting the kids, making sure their stuff is still good. We're traveling, we're still doing traveling for soccer and swim and all that. We're doing all this stuff, but then we're basically having to move a house where my parents have lived for the past 40 years. Not kidding, y'all. There was 5 tons of stuff we moved out of the house. That's right. 10,000 pounds of stuff that needed to basically be thrown away. It was brutal. Hey, Jay, Happy New Year, man. Let's see, Dave, it's got to be a shock to your family. All the dynamics change for you. We'll be praying for you. Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you very much. It was a shock to go from a guy who's been so independent. I mean, here he was almost 80 years old, and he was still shopping, getting stuff out of Costco when it happened. So it's crazy. Timothy Martin is in the house. Tim, welcome aboard, my man. Good to have you on here. Jay, I'm sorry you dealt with your dad's stroke, Dave. That's so devastating. My mom has early onset ALS. Yeah. But she's on the best medication with world-renowned doctors. They caught it early. Well, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. You know what? It's you gotta, if you can get the care right, then it can happen. But see, that was the fact that my dad was no longer working as a dentist. And like I said, from a financial perspective, they didn't do what they needed to do for retirement. Now I'm going to tell y'all this. This is my lecture. This is my soapbox for all of y'all right now. If you're not investing, if you're not preparing for retirement, do it now. Absolutely do it now. I'm living through some of the things that my family just weren't prepared for. And I'm just going to say, you've got to get a 401k, get an IRA, whatever you can, get something and start putting it in there, because basically we were having to pay off stuff from the house assets. I mean, it was just absolutely brutal. Grandfather, my mom's dad, also passed away with ALS. Oh, Jay, man. I'll tell you, I had my grandmom, actually she's my step grandmom, technically speaking, but she had ALS, and it's brutal to see that. Herschelini, Happy New Year, my man. Good to see you. Jaden, sorry about your family, Dave. Yeah, it doesn't feel minor right now, Jaden. That's the thing. Yeah, 80 years old at Costco. Not only was he was spry, but he was brave. Lisa, when you're stubborn as a jackass, you can be brave. That's what I'm saying, Layla. Oh, I say that lovingly. My dad he was, and I get that. It's I get that directly. And Donna Jaworski, never too early to start planning for retirement. Absolutely, Donna. Absolutely. I'll say this. Some of the expenses that my parents paid for, were questionable. What's really interesting is that the Disney Vacation Club is actually coming up for expiration. I think those things are 30 years, something like that, 20 or 30 years, 25, can't remember, but they're coming up. They don't need to pay into that anymore. That's done. And that was, on top of some other things that they shouldn't have bought, and I won't even really get into their personal business there, but I mean, I'm just going to tell y'all, it is never too early to start planning for retirement. Put money away. If it means you can't go to Disney, if it means you can't go to theme parks, if it means you can't do some things, that's okay. You want to be able to be prepared, completely prepared when you get to a certain age where you're not able to take care of yourself. And I think I mean, that's the thing about my parents. My parents, like you like Lisa was saying, my dad was spry and brave and stubborn. And the thing is, I don't think they ever thought that they would get that much in a physical state, right? It's like you just don't think it'll happen. Jersey Mike is in the house. Welcome aboard, man. Happy New Year. Let's see here. Surf bum, exactly. Do it. Yeah, do it. I mean, I'm telling y'all, for all of you young people, we sound like a bunch of old fogies when we say this, but it is true. If you're not prepared, if you're not preparing now, it will affect you. Now, I'm gonna say this. Praise God that that He's opened up my eyes to my mom and dad's mistakes, and then I'm able to translate that into like, okay, I know what to do here. I know what I'm not going to do here. That's what needs to be done. Boyce I sympathize with the move. I can imagine 4 years. Yep, we had enough crap after 20. You know what? And here's a little Boyce. I'm glad you said that. Here's the thing. This is coming from a veteran. Okay, I will say this. Anybody who's been in the military, they know what I'm saying here. If you haven't used something in your house within 2 to 3 years, chuck it, throw it out, give it to Goodwill, sell it, whatever you can, get rid of it immediately, 2 to 3 years. And the reason why is just like Boyce B was saying, just like I was saying, you can accumulate so much crap within that period of time. It really is amazing. And oh my gosh, Jay. Oh, Jay, thank you so much, man. Oh, a $10 super chat, New Year's gift from me to you, Dave. Jay, I really do. You don't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That is what a great way to get out of 2022 and start off 2023, man. Jay, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. That was just awesome. That was just awesome of you, man. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Yes. I got Bill. Odds and ends in the house. Hey Dave, long time since I've seen you. Bill, I'm getting into that. Man, it's it has been a while. It really has been a while. And I'm hopeful, Lord willing, 2023, you will see more of me. But man, this has been 2022. I'm ready to I'm literally just like I would say, out of all the crap you accumulate within 2 to 3 years, I say do the same thing to 2022. Chuck it. I'm done. Done with it. Jersey Mike. Okay, John Surf Bum. Rocks in 2023. You're going to Disney World. Excellent. Excellent. Hopefully there'll be some better things happening at Disney World there. Of course, I can go to a rant on that one, but that's right, man. Hey, Jay, thanks again for the super chat. Oh my gosh, we got Timothy Rainwaters in the house. Dave, my brother, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and the Rainwaters clan. Good to have you guys on here today. RobFuz, I hope I can come with you in the near future, Dave. Rob, I'm gonna tell you, if we can find a way to get our schedules in alignment where I'm not doing it like at the the butt crack of the evening, and it's like that magical hour, in the afternoon. Yeah, let's do it, man. I totally would do it. Totally would do it. Let's see here. LSU mom. That's what I do. I'm the opposite of a hoarder. I make a pass every few years and donate stuff to Goodwill. Emily, you are intelligent. You are wise. That is exactly what you should do. Never accumulate too much stuff. And that's the thing. I will tell you all this. I mean, I ragged on my parents for this. In their storage rooms, they were borderline hoarders. I mean, there was stuff literally, I'm not exaggerating, y'all, all the way to the door, all the way back in, like this whole area right here would be filled to the ceiling full of stuff. And that's what we had to move out. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Jay, you can refund me if you don't want it. Hey, brother, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. That's just so nice of you to say. Dave, can you say Timothy Rainwaters is in the house? All the Rainwaters in the house. There we go. That's great. That's great. Let's see here, Jay. You're headed to Texas and Cali in 2023. Awesome. Bill, we were at Disney World during Hurricane Nicole. I bet that was an interesting experience, Bill. I bet that was. Well, let me tell you all this 2023, giving y'all a heads up right now. We are going to go to Dollywood this coming year. That's right. 2023, we have plans set up for Dollywood at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And, I'm hoping, that we will actually be there for a quite considerable amount of time. And yes, might even do a live stream at Dollywood. Might even do that. That is totally right. Yeah, I see Clutter Drive. Emily, it's interesting. Now, Mrs. Roadtrip is the exact same way. Like these chairs that I have here behind me, these are actually my in-laws. These are my in-laws' bar chairs. We have not been able to sell them. Well, we told them, like, look, y'all got to sell them, or we're just gonna donate them. Because yeah, we are the same way. And now, like when I moved my mom and dad's house out, this is I got mugs like this. Now, y'all are gonna love this, especially Dean. I think Dean will love this. I have vintage, original Epcot Center coffee mugs that we kept since 1984, I think. So yes, in the future, you will see on upcoming streams, you will see mugs like this one. You will see new ones coming on. So can't wait to show you all that. Yeah, Rockstar MK, we hear nothing but good things about Dollywood, so we're definitely going to check that out. Yeah, Noah, I'm thrilled about that. Hopefully that bear coaster opens. Yes, actually, DisNoah, we are going to be going there after we know it opens. We're looking at late spring, early summer. That is the plan. So there you go. RTD, you have to get the cinnamon bread. Yes, I've heard about that. There's something else there that they do really well. Is it biscuits? I can't remember. That they have some other stuff there. Oh yes. Yes. Kevin. Yeah. Hey, I have a Donald one, just like this, but it's chipped. And I meant to find the goofy one, but my mom and dad, apparently they had get this, they had 4 of these for the Mickeys. So I was just like, all right, y'all don't need one. Yes, Dollywood is fun. Jaden, let me tell you what, man. We went to Tennessee this last year. As a matter of fact, after this live stream, go check out my my vlog at Smoky Mountain Coaster. I think that's the name of it. It was a Smoky Mountain Coaster. It's actually a downhill roller coaster. That's built right up on the mountains. And so check that out. That's one of the very many attractions that they have on there. It's really cool. Boyce B, I wouldn't mind Dollywood and Sevierville, but we have a big scout trip to the Keys. Nice. Another cruise. See, now I'll say, Boyce, I want to get in your scout trip, man. I mean, the scout troop. Your troop is going to places like the Keys. That's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, we the amount of now y'all are gonna hate me on this, but I had to throw out some Disney mugs. I had to throw out some. Talk about hoarding. That was one thing that they were keeping, and the thing is, none of those mugs were being used. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Disney year mugs. And I guess it's because it's like if you buy a mug, let's say you buy a mug in 2014, and then you stop drinking out of it, all of a sudden here it is, it'll be 8-9 years, and then 10 years later it's a dated mug, right? And I'm a little weird on that. The only mug that I have that's dated is the Millennium one. I have a Millennium one because we were actually there for New Year's for the Millennium, and which was ultra intense. Let's put it that way. Let's hear Jay. I'm headed into Carowinds vlog coming soon to my channel. I'm peacing out. Jay, thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much for the super chat. And hey, dude, if you could go live at Carowinds, that would be great. All right, we'll see. But hey, man, be safe out there. It does get a little crazy during New Year's. So Dave, not that it's near you, but too bad you cannot send those old mugs to the Orlando Disney. Oh man, Lisa, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know what? I'll say this: if I, if I had the time and the resources, I probably would have done that. There's a few mugs that I did take that are extras that I might actually like look to sell. But we'll see. Dave, don't meet many people on YouTube that have the same experience as me. 90th FE Warren. God, hey John. Hey man, it's awesome. It's awesome to know somebody who's been at FE Warren, who's experienced the wonderful winters like they're having right now. God bless you, man. Boyce B, it's a national high adventures program called Sea Base. Nice. They're doing the Keys adventure. They're also having a sailing adventure. Man, like I said, I want to join your scout troop now. Yes, the Millennium Celebration. Jaden, I was there. I was there at Epcot for the Millennium. It was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Horizons 18 is in the hizzy. Welcome aboard, man. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello to Tim and then Horizons. Awesome. R. Johns is on here. It's so good to see all these names on here because it's just been so long since I've been able to talk to y'all and really just to let you know what's going on. So with moving out the stuff out of the house this month, out of my parents' house, and then getting the beer virus for Christmas, and almost the entire RTD family got it. Yeah, 2022 can pound sand. That's all I got to say. Dave, I'll send you the name of a store we have sold to Orlando. Yes. Send that to me on Insta. Yeah, I definitely would like to check that out. I got a few mugs that I know I'm not going to use. I took them just because I didn't know if I want to throw them out or not. But I mean, I'll say this: one of a few of the mugs that I did throw out, they were faded, like they were like on the verge of being bleached out. So I mean, that's the thing. I didn't just want to let you know I didn't throw away like completely good ones. There were a few ones that were with the years on them, and that's probably out of sight, out of mind now. But oh yeah, Tony is in the house. Welcome aboard, dude. Happy New Year to Phantasmic Chronicles. Oh my gosh, we got oh man, we got some people from the other side of the pond. Welcome aboard, Marco. Good to have you on here, man. Happy New Year. Oh, that's so cool to see y'all on here. Oh, yes. I got Stacy Rogers is on the house. Welcome aboard, Stacy. Happy New Year. Oh, this is so cool to see everybody back. I love it. I've missed this, y'all. I've totally missed this, and it's so good to see everybody here. 2023 is the mark of me being on YouTube for 10 years. Awesome, rock star. For me, it'll be 6. 2023, I joined in 2017. I'm just praying 2023 is going to be much better. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say there. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to Stacy. Awesome. Trying to go through all the comments here. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, everyone. On phone, can't tag. It's all good, Tony. That's all good. Hey, thanks for coming on board, man. If you missed some of the action of why I'd love to say goodbye to 2022, y'all can hit the replay and I'll go into full detail. But let me sum it up for y'all. Job change, had to change jobs, had to change accounts. My dad got a third stroke, as debilitating. Parents' financial situation, house had to be sold, and then we got COVID for Christmas. So you're welcome. Heather Springer is in the house. What I can't even speak. What aboard. Welcome aboard, Heather. Happy New Year. I'm wanting to say like welcome aboard and Happy New Year at the same time. So it's like welcome New Year. Actually, that kind of works, right? Happy New Year, buddy. Got a few hours for you. Awesome. Everybody's saying hello. John, it's going to be good, albeit a wet one. That's great. Yeah. So, but let me tell y'all, is anybody planning on going out for New Year's? or are you staying in? I know some people that are in Florida, they might do Disney, but I know that Jay from Mick Ventures Coasters, make sure you subscribe to his channel, by the way. A great guy. He's going to be at Carowinds. I'm choosing not to go to Carowinds because I still kind of have some sinus issues after having to deal with COVID, the beer virus, as I like to call it. So that there you go. So let's see. Is Marco go? Yo, that's right. Marco goes live for his fireworks epic stuff. Okay, y'all. Hey, Marco, can you tell us when you're going Eastern time? Because I definitely don't want to miss on that. So Kay is not going. Okay, that's good. Noah staying home. Yeah, y'all. I'm staying home for the first time. I'm staying home and gonna have a glass of wine and all that. Dave, I'm so sorry to hear that. Our 2020 start out with COVID. I remember that, Stacy, and I'm so getting ready to say goodbye to 2022. Absolutely, Stacy. This is like I said, this year, I think for so many people, it's not just me. I'm not saying like, woe is me, life is terrible and nobody else has problems. I think this year has been hard for a lot of people. And it's it's you kind of get to a point where you're like, okay, it's got to get better, right? You get, work hard, you pray hard and just pray that it gets better. And I do pray for all of y'all, for all my roadies out there. 2023 will be much better to you. Disney will be fun tonight. Actually, Horizons 18, that's probably what I'll be doing. I'll probably watch I'll probably go to Resort TV 1 and watch Josh's live stream there. And because I always enjoy ringing in the new year there. Yeah, John, kids coming over and sleeping over. Oh man, you know what? Now see, Mrs. Roadtrip and I, we did it just right. Earlier today, they had swim practice. The kids had swim practice, and my youngest, she was just chilling with a friend online. She just I think she was what do you call it? FaceTiming her. So we had the whole morning to ourselves. It was great. Donna Jaworski is staying home. Sam has been to Hollywood Studios, and we'll end up at Epcot. Donna, I tell you what, Sam, she knows how to get around. She knows the ins and outs of the parks. It's and to be young again, to be able to have that energy to do that. I mean, I do have that, but just not tonight. Oh man. Let's see here. Tony, it's warm up this way. I wish Cedar Point was open. I wish I could ride a coaster in New Year's. Tony, I'm with you there. Now here's the deal. The plan is for the RTD family to go to Carowinds Winterfest one last time tomorrow. It will be open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. If I can, I will try to live stream it at least for maybe like 20, 30 minutes, and maybe even get y'all a ride, Lord willing. Can't promise that, but we're going to do that. Now, if I can finagle something here, 2023 will be the first year that Carowinds will be open year round, my peeps. Year round. That's right. So I'm hoping to do a historic live stream, the first Carowinds live stream in February. But, considering how 2022 has been, I can't sit there and say, oh, it's definitely, we're definitely going to schedule it. It's just not good. 6:30 p.m. for Marco blowing up his backyard. Excellent. I will be sure to watch. So, guys, make sure you go to the great Marco and subscribe to his channel. Make sure you watch for his live stream tonight as he destroys his backyard. That's awesome. Let's see. There's so many great. Noah got that's true. Barbara Walters, just recently passed away, and oh man, so many people. Yeah, and that's the thing. We absolutely love Gregory. Yes, that's right. Yeah, Stacy, it's you know what I'm talking about. Let's see here, Rockstar. In the beginning of my cat passed away. See, I mean, man, and even losing pets. I mean, it's they're members of the family, right? Theme Park Casual is in the hizzy. Welcome aboard, Theme Park Casual. Good to have you here. I'll be watching Walt and Melissa Mouse Talk. Hey, Heather, another great channel. You know what? I might actually flip-flop between them if they're going to be there at Disney. That'll be good. Let's see here. John, you're not going to party in Seaside Heights? Oh, hey, we got Keith from BDF is in the house. Welcome aboard, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, Dean, I'm with you there. I love seeing Sam live from the parks. I mean, she knows how to get on every stream too. I mean, it's like she's the expert stream crasher. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Everybody saying hello to Keith and everybody here. That's so many awesome people on here. Rebecca Bell is in the house. Happy 2023. Goodbye 2022. Yes. Goodbye 2022. You can. I so badly want to say a bad word. You can piss off 2022. That's how I feel about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. We're going to say, so, since I do this, since I got this from Rob, I'm going to do this. Everybody say goodbye. Goodbye 2022. So, we have some good memories we used to have in 2022. Yeah, I'm going to say, this year hasn't been all bad. We did have some good things, but man, I mean, this year was rough. Let's see here. Joey's World. Probably around 10-ish, we'll have a glass of wine and have an Advil PM. Lisa, that's a party for one. Yes, that is. Don't tell me that you're taking the Advil with the wine. I don't, just as long as you're taking 200 milligrams, it's like, I'm going to take prescription strength Advil, 1600 milligrams with a glass of wine. Like, no, don't do it. Oh, let's see here. Everybody say a little Rebecca. Awesome. So John, oh, did John lose? Oh, John, my best friend of 55 years passed on Christmas. Oh, John, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? I mean, here's another example. Okay. I had a good friend of mine from my master's program at University of South Carolina. By the way, I hate Notre Dame. Just to let y'all know, whoever's a Notre Dame fan here, I'm not a fan, but I'll suck it up. But anyway, I had a friend of mine from a master's program. He's 38, passed away. And I saw the post on his Facebook page, and nobody can really give me a clear answer on how he died. It's just insane. It's just insane how many people, let's see. Where will Epcot Bob be partying? I have a feeling I know. I have a strange feeling. Yeah, John, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, man. It was, I mean, and Keith, and now you turned the big 60. Now here's the thing. You turned 60 years old. You hit 6 decades. So, hey, congratulations. Congratulations on that. Let's see here. Man, I'm like behind on behind on comments. Thanks. He lived a hard life. Man, I'll tell you this. If you, and this is what I was telling people earlier with my parents' financial situations and having to do this, you gotta pace yourself, right? Pace yourself, plan for retirement, and take it easy. Because if you don't, it will catch up to you. Boyce, yes, I did see the banner plane over the Orange Bowl. Hey, Clemson, you're welcome. I literally, Boyce, that was epic. I sincerely hope that they enjoyed their bowl game. After all, I mean, they were playing Tennessee, Hey, I pardon the talking the smack. It's the one time that I can at least talk smack now that Clemson lost. If they won, man, that would have been bad. See, John knows what I'm talking about. I was actually watching. We were actually in Carowinds last night. Now I do have video footage of Carowinds, and I will be posting that on my channel. I thought about holding back on it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and post the Winterfest info, and then it'll be ready for people to enjoy, when next Winterfest rolls around. But I was watching the game, and I couldn't believe that South Carolina was behind 38-31, and then they caught that interception there that from Notre Dame and ran it for a pick six, 100 yards, and I'm going, holy cow. I mean, that was great. Then, of course, like in true in true 2022 fashion, then the Gamecocks blow it and decide to lose the game. So I was like, thanks, defense. It's absolutely just brutal. But I'll say the one of my favorite things about the New Year's time frame, about the New Year's Eve week, is college football. Just seeing a lot of these bowl games has been a lot of fun. I was hoping Kansas State would pull it out with Alabama, but again, 2022 is the year that keeps on giving every day. Let's see here. Is Carowinds cleaner than the Disney parks now? Boyce, you may be right. I could show y'all footage. Like I think what I might do is I might do another live stream in January and just show y'all some footage of it. It was beautiful. It was immaculate. There were no overflowing dumpsters. There was no trash on the ground. Okay, now keep in mind this is Carowinds. This is not a vacation resort. This is just I mean, and that's the thing. I love Carowinds. I mean, y'all know how much I love on Carowinds. But but I can be humble enough to admit it's just an amusement park, and yet its standards seem to be getting better than Disney's. Just saying. Just say it. I know, like Noah's laughing. I was like, uh-oh, is it going to be rant time? Is it going to be a rant? No. I actually do want to do a rant, but I want to do a rant with some of my friends on here live, because I just it's usually it's always helpful when like Brandon or Rob or even Carlos are on here, or even Dean, and so I can kind of ping some ideas and hey, and even be held in check. In 2022, went to WDW for the 60th. Awesome. Got your wings in Salt Lake, Michigan for the first time on takeoff. That's awesome. See, Keith, that's pretty awesome, man. You got to do some really cool things. I'll say this: 2022 wasn't a total bust. My family got to experience Gatlinburg. Here, hold on, y'all. I got to change the lighting here. This is not working out for whatever reason. There we go. There we go. We got to check out Tennessee for the first time, Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge and all that, and we really enjoyed ourselves. It was really just a great time. We actually went hiking at one of the Smoky Mountain trails, and we even got to see a bear. Mrs. Roadtrip did not like that at all, but I said, "It's the mountains, honey. The bears know people. They're not going to mess with us as long as you're not messing with them." But yeah. Boyce asked that question because he knew that would set me off. He was like, "How can I get Dave to?" Oh, I know. Oh man. But another thing that we got to do for 2022 that again, it wasn't a total bust, was we got to go to Charleston, and I got to go with my son and his 8th grader trip. And actually, you saw that I did a live stream there at Charleston's historic streets on a horse carriage ride. If you haven't watched that, go check that out. That was a lot of fun. And I will have a video coming up of Yorktown, the USS Yorktown. There's a aviation and boat museum there, and it's an excellent place for kids. I highly recommend that place if you ever visit Charleston. And with my parents now not living in their house, now my mom is in an apartment. My dad is in a post-acute rehab hospital. And I will say this: the post-acute rehab hospital is much better themed and much nicer than some of Disney's new waiting rooms and lobbies in their hotels. Just saying. And I'm not exaggerating either. Let's see here. Rockstar MK, I love Tennessee. You were born in Tennessee. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see, you flew from Chicago Midway, then Orlando. That's great. Hey, boo boo. I think I just saw a picnic basket. That's awesome, Tim. It just brings back some memories for some Hanna-Barbera bears. I love it. Yeah, the Walt Disney World sign is even beautiful at 3 a.m. You know what? What's interesting with Karen's Winterfest is they they changed up some of the areas, but I think they added more lights this year. I think it was brighter and it was just it was really good. Now it was probably the busiest I've ever seen Winterfest, and what I mean by that is it had Scarewinds level crowds. I mean, it was 2-hour waits for roller coasters, and that's intense for Carowinds on Winterfest. But the weather was actually warmer, so that did help. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Now this year wasn't a bust either because Tim won his election, became PVA for Logan County in Kentucky. Yes, Heather, exactly. So it's like Dave, you're going to be all negative? No, 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 no. There were some positive things this year, and that was definitely one of them. So hey, Tim, I don't think I've said it before officially, but congratulations on winning your election. I think that was awesome. I was watching you. I was watching you virtually on Facebook, man. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, it was really cool to see Winterfest being that busy because I know what Carowinds is going to do is they're just opening up the park more and more. Horizons 18, it's like a mix. I wouldn't say it's Six Flags per se, out and out. I would say it's kind of like a combination of Disney World, Universal, and Six Flags. If you've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm in Anaheim, it's very similar to Knott's Berry Farm. There are areas that are themed very well, rides that are themed very well. And it's kind of like a mixture of like regular amusement park. But some I would say if you want to call them magical elements. I mean, I want to say that Carowinds during Winterfest is beautiful. It's breathtaking. I've said it before. It's very Disney-esque in terms of what they do there. It really is. Yes. Congrats, Tim. You're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome. It really is cool to see. Tim, you bring what's the word? Gravitas. You bring legitimacy to the community now that you are a most distinguished guest and most distinguished elected official. So yeah. Actually, Horizons 18. Yes, I have heard of Kennywood. That is, if you want to know something, it's very I would say Carowinds is very similar to Kennywood. And that's what Tony is exactly right on there. Carowinds is Cedar Fair Park. It's going to be clean and have the best rides on the planet. The entertain, and I'm gonna say y'all this: the one thing about the entertainment there, the shows were new from other Winterfest shows. It was top notch. Just awesome singing, awesome dance numbers, original music. And I'll be showing that on the Carowinds video when I post it. It was just exceptional. And you know what, Theme Park Casual, I did hear it. Knott's this year was phenomenal. And when I see some of the videos and the pictures, it makes me realize like the parks really are trying to compete against the big dogs like Disney and Universal. And I think in some cases, they're nailing it, especially price wise. There's nothing more enjoyable than making sure that Timothy Rainwaters is laughing in stitches. Love it. And Diagon Alley near Weasley's, in order for me to get a drink of water, someone had to pay the price by getting wet. Oh, you know what? Now, here's the thing, y'all. We thought about doing Universal next year. If things pan out for us financially, we might do it. I'm not guaranteeing that it'll be, but it'll be our first Universal trip for any of us in the RTD family. Nobody is. I've never been to Universal, my family's always been Disney, but we really are considering it this time. Rockstar, when you go to Bakery in Dollywood, Yes. Oh, Rockstar. That was what I was thinking of, was the apple pies. Yes. Yes. You know, here's the thing. Let me tell you something about Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The eating there is amazing. I mean, if you are trying to not gain weight, you will fail when you go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. I mean, they have phenomenal Southern cooking places. I mean, it's just amazing. Disney-esque at Winterfest. Oh yeah, Hollywood Hard night lights at Scarowinds, and like every other theme park the rest of the year. Yeah, yeah. That I think that's the thing about Carowinds is that if they could kind of step it up a notch through the regular part of the year, the only way they can do that, I believe, is with theming. Now, there's going to be a new land in Carowinds, and I will definitely be showing y'all that when that gets completed. That'll be completed late spring. It's called Aeronautica Landing. There's going to be 2 new restaurants there, new rides, but we're losing the Chick-fil-A. So the dining plan will no longer include Chick-fil-A. So that kind of stinks. But oh yes, and that's the other thing. The lower price, especially in this day and age, right? I mean, economically, we're all kind of hurting, right? The fact that we have places like Knott's Berry Farm, Kennywood, Cedar Point, um, Carowinds. Whoa, what's happening to the color? What just happened here? What just happened? Hold on a second. I change the lighting here. Hold on. Must be getting darker outside. I think that's what that is. All right, let's see here. Do that. Do y'all like this lighting or this lighting? Here we go. Eesh. No. Maybe? I don't know. Let me know. RTD, so true. The food in Dollywood is so good and delicious. Oh yeah. Yeah, the holiday food especially. Boyce B. For the family at Universal, Cabana Bay can't be beat. Yep. Nothing. Cabana Bay is like that's like the best accommodations for the price, unless you want to spend the money for one of the deluxe resorts and be able to walk to the parks. Yep, that's right. And Sugar Plums, the store connected to Weasley's in Diagon Alley, and that is like a place like that. I think Keith, that's we want to check out those unique places, right? Because we never really got a chance to do that with, since we've never been to Universal. I do want to try the butterbeer there at Hogwarts. I think that's it sounds like a very unique drink, and it'd be worth it. But I'm interested to see what Dollywood's going to be. Dollywood will have the new roller coaster finished. They already have the new family kid area done. They have a tree. They actually have a tree. Now it's not as big as Animal Kingdom's Tree of Life, but they have a tree that has like amazing light displays at night. And I mean, we want to check all that out. Our goal is to get at the Dollywood Resort. And if I get on a Dollywood Resort, I will definitely be giving y'all a tour of that. That's those are actually, if you look at my videos, those are like my most popular videos is resort tours. Shades of Green is actually over 7,000 views now. Great Wolf Lodge, Hershey Lodge. It's just like, man, I just need to be like Samantha Brown and just doing just hotel reviews. Butterbeer in the Harry Potter area. Yep, that's right, Rockstar. That's right. So they say that you ate at the Leaky Cauldron and the fish and chips. The pumpkin juice tastes like pumpkin pie. All right, Keith. I'm gonna have to check that out. I really am gonna have to check that out. I think I'm already I'm already geared up. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Well, y'all, it is 5:05 p.m. I really hope that you enjoyed just sitting down and chatting with me tonight, this afternoon for New Year's. It's basically it's gonna be time to be eating dinner here, and we actually will go out for dinner tonight. We're there's a couple of places near us that we're gonna check out. but we're not going to go to Carowinds, and we're just gonna stay low level and chill. But we're going to be getting going here very soon. So before you go, make sure that you choke slam the like button for this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And hey, if you can get me up to 3,000 subscribers within the next 7 hours, that would be awesome. So here you go, Lisa. Thanks for the update, Dave. It's great to see you here. Yeah, Lisa, same to y'all. I hope that 2023 is going to be a great year for you. And gotta go have Din. That's right, DisNoah. Hey, my Alta Roadie, thank you so much for coming on board again, man. I love you. You've been so awesome, so supportive. Just stay safe out there, man. Theme Park Casual, thank you so much. May God bless each and every one of you for this new year. I really hope that this 2023 will be so much better. John, it's great to see you, brother. Happy New Year to you as well. Rockstar MK, you are one of my roadie rock stars. Thank you so much for coming here. Happy New Year. And Kay, thank you so much for coming on. It's good to see you. Kevin Sparrow, my man, the Twitter king. Good to see you on here, man. Stacy Rogers, sorry I had to step away for a minute. Stacy, it's all good. I hope you have a much better year this coming year than you did this year and that I did. Oh, my word. Craziness, right? Richard, the legend, is in the hizzy. Again, Richard, you have a happy new year. I hope each and every one of you, Donna, Sam, I hope all y'all have a great new year. Keith, have a happy new year as well. Just make sure that you choke slam the like button before you leave, before you head out, and let's set this new year off in a better way possible, right? Dean, my brother, thank you so much for coming on board and just being the supportive, awesome brother that you are, man. Happy New Year. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you very much. And I'm going to say again, some little housekeeping here. Don't forget to bookmark www.thelifeplace.com and make sure that you are always tuned in to the different family live streaming YouTube channels that come up and are constantly scheduling stuff and constantly out there. I want to give a shout out to Dean for all the support he's given me, and so many of us out here. So yeah, Richard and Donna, exactly. We will definitely. I will see y'all in Resort TV One's chat. That's probably I'd say 99% likelihood that's going to happen. So I'm actually going to leave y'all with this last bit. Stay safe out there. Get a retirement account. Get retirement, and tell each and every one of your family members that you love them and you value them. Okay. May God bless each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all have a fantastic new year. And until next time, my roadies, until next year. Laters.